Yo guys, what's going on? It's Super Dario124 here, back at it with another video today. So in this video today, I would love to talk about the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate Direct, the final Direct, before the release of the game on December 7th. I want to first talk before I really get into this video about my update video. Me and my girlfriend were actually listening to it in my car, and she was giving me some constructive criticism, and she was right. The biggest thing that really stood out to me was me constantly repeating myself, so this time I have a sheet of paper with some notes on it so that I don't repeat anything or be extremely repetitive when I'm talking about Smash Bros. Ultimate. So let's get into this. Well, I'm going to give a quick little run through of the Direct, and then I'm going to give my final thoughts on it. So the first thing that happened in this Direct was that Ken is going to be an Echo Fighter for Ryu, which that's pretty cool. I don't really know a lot about Street Fighter, but I know a lot of leaks were anticipating that he'd be incorporated into the game. And when I first saw Ken, I got super excited because I thought it confirmed this one Grinch League, which I'll talk about in a little bit. So I got really excited. But then as Ken was fighting Little Mac at the beginning, Incineroar runs up and he's introduced as a playable character in the game. And the moment I saw Incineroar, I'm sure he's a great fighter. I never played like X and Y or whatever game he was in for Pokemon, but I kind of was a little soul crushed because that Grinch League essentially confirmed that this Grinch League that I'll talk about, it essentially deconfirmed that leak. So I was kind of a little heartbroken, but he looks pretty dope. He's got wrestling moves, and I like his design. Pretty cool. Another cool Pokemon. So that's dope. Sakurai then goes on to talk about the Spirits mode of the game. And I don't know if I'm totally butchering this, I might, because the way it was initially, the way it was explained, I sort of like don't understand completely what it is. So essentially, Spirits mode is going to replace the collectible trophies that you were able to get in past Smash Brothers games. And with these spirits, you could attribute their powers that they have to one of your characters to create these unique battles between you and other people with the powers these spirits have. So you can do like these special battles with the powers these spirits give to you, and you get these spirits by completing these Smash challenges. That seems like a pretty cool idea and a fun way to get like a bunch of collectible sticker-looking spirit things and get a bunch of characters from all the universes that Smash Brothers covers. I still don't understand it completely, but it does look pretty interesting. I will definitely try it out. Then he goes on to talk about online play. Now he talks about that in Smash Ultimate, they're going to get rid of the For Fun and For Glory that was in Smash Bros. 4. I never played Smash Bros. 4. I've played it, but I've never actually played the online portion of it. I can't really speak to this, but what I've heard about it is like Brawl, because I do have videos of me playing Brawl online. It's really laggy and it doesn't work all that well, which I really hope isn't the case. And they didn't talk about dedicated servers. He mentioned that they were going to prioritize location for matchmaking, which is really, really great, really important. And then he also emphasized potentially getting a LAN cable, which I'm absolutely, for me personally, I know I'm absolutely not interested in doing that. So I'm just going to be basing it off the wireless connection. And with other online games, I haven't had any real issues. I've played Mario Kart online and Splatoon 2 online, and even the Doom multiplayer online. And they all ran like pretty dang well, I think. I definitely did experience lag sometimes, but not a ton. So I'm really hoping that performance carries over into Super Smash Bros. Ultimate Online. He then goes on, I don't want to go too deep into this, but there's just like a ton of options you can do with like the music and some different modes. Just lots of customization with the game. I don't really remember or pay too much attention to this, but he did talk about that. Another thing, he then kind of went on to talk about post-launch support of the game. And this I'm really excited about. DLC pass for the game. You can either individually purchase characters that are going to be created, or you can get this Smash Pass or something like that. And you can just get all 5 characters that will eventually be released along with their stages and music that goes with them for $25, which I'm definitely going to purchase. He mentioned that whoever purchases the DLC pass should be cautious because they still don't know the DLC characters they're going to release. It should only be purchased by those like confident in its value, and I'm pretty dang confident in the value. Despite who these characters are, I want them. I want the stages, the music. That it seems like a pretty good deal to me, so I'm definitely going to pick up the Battle Pass. He then goes on to talk about expose this crazy thing, which is a Piranha Plant as a playable character and you can get him for free for a limited time. I've already pre-ordered my copy of the game, so I'm pretty sure that I'm going to be able to get him, and I'm actually pretty excited to play as him. Originally I saw him and I was like, everybody's reaction was like, what? Like, how is Piranha Plant a playable Smash character? That like doesn't make any sense, but he does look cool the more I see the video again of him being played, and he looks like he could be a pretty solid character, so now I'm excited. And then finally, and I'm so grateful for this, is that he talked about the World of Light, which is an adventure mode, and I guess it's basically the story mode. He said it's more about fun than story, but that doesn't mean there's not a story. It is essentially the story mode of the game. And this goes on to explain how all the spirits became spirits and how they got disintegrated by this creature that's controlling all the master hands, and Kirby ends up not getting disintegrated, and it's his job to go and retrieve all the characters again. And that seems like fun. I'm totally gonna play that. I'm such a sucker. I love the Subspace Emissary. Just game modes like that, I absolutely love them. I'm so excited to play World of Light, and I'm really glad that Sakurai and the team developing this game were able to squeeze that in. I am beyond happy about that. Okay. So earlier, I was mentioning about the Grinch League, and I'm sure if you're familiar, if you're really into like the Smash community, you know what this is. So essentially, the gist of it is that there was this leak on Snapchat from this guy who supposedly worked at an advertising company helping to advertise, was making signs for like Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. And in this leak, it apparently shows the Everybody Is Here poster, the final version of it. And it had characters like Shadow and Isaac from Golden Sun and the Chorus Kids, and I can't remember, like Banjo-Kazooie, just all these other characters that everybody was like, oh my gosh, like this is gonna be so awesome. And a lot of people, including myself, believed this leak looked so believable. I was like, oh my gosh, like, oh my freaking gosh. And if you've been following this channel or look at my past videos, I am a huge Sonic fan, and one of the characters that I saw in this leak I was so beyond excited to get was Shadow the Hedgehog. Even just as an Echo Fighter, like if he was just playable in this game somehow, that would have been totally fine to me. But you know, he wasn't. Obviously that leak was not true, and initially the fact that I had so much faith in that leak kind of ruined this direct for me in a sense, because I really, really believed out of all the characters that could have been added to this game, and I just really, really wanted Shadow. I thought Shadow would be pretty simplistic to do, considering him and Sonic share the same moveset. He could just be an Echo Fighter, and perhaps he wouldn't be so rigorous for the development team to develop. And originally I was actually super disappointed, and I was so excited for this direct, and I kind of just initially walked away from it kind of saddened honestly, but that was honestly just me being super whiny. I am grateful for everything Sakurai and this team is doing. This is so much work to be putting into a game after the last iteration of it came out 4 years ago. The fact that they've been able to squeeze all of this into this one game, and it's coming out in a little more than a month, like, that's just incredible. And I am excited. I'm super, super excited for this game. I cannot wait. I thought it was, initially, I thought the direct was disappointing, but I am super excited for it. The more I keep watching it, I'm appreciating it even more and getting excited about Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. And I cannot wait for this game to come out next month on December 7th. And also, another thing is I actually pre-ordered this game on GameStop, and I plan on going to get it the night it launches. And my GameStop around here said that they would release it on December 6th, but at 10 p.m. And I plan on vlogging that and showing you guys my experience with getting the game. It should be a lot of fun. So let me know in the comments what you guys think about the Direct. Did you guys believe this Grinch League? Did the Direct fulfill everything you wanted to see? Does it make you more excited, less excited, any of that? And just be sure to like, favorite, and subscribe, and share this video with anybody else that wants to have a conversation regarding Super Smash Bros. Ultimate and this last Direct and the excitement the community has around it. And that's all for me today, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll catch you guys next time. SuperDarwin124.